Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. I hope you are all well. So first of all, I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel. So today is my 1 year of doing Flosstube. The actual date is actually next Sunday, was the very first video I did. But thank you everybody who has supported me and subscribed to my channel. I didn't think 1 year down I would hit a milestone of having over 2,000 subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. So thank you very much. So speaking of new subscribers, if you are new to my channel, then welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see. And again, if you are a returning subscriber, then thank you very much for coming back and watching my shenanigans. So yeah, so I was quite shocked. I'm going to say last week, I think I needed something like another 40 subscribers or something like that to hit the 2,000 milestone, and they came in thick and fast. So I think I've had maybe about 70 people subscribe to my channel since last weekend. So I think I actually hit the 2,000 subscribers by, I think it was Wednesday, I think. So again, thank you so much everybody who has subscribed to my channel. So today I'm going to go through some projects I've been working on, and I've worked out a couple of shout outs to do, so I'm going to go through those as well. Finally did those. I've got a little bit of stitchy mail as well. I was going to say something and I forgot what I was going to say. It's going to be one of those videos. So I've got a couple of new starts this week as well. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Haed, much better. So obviously the cut wasn't as bad as it looked last week. The scab fell off on, I think it was Wednesday, and there's only a tiny little mark now where it was. So that's all good. So all the side effects of the concussion have now gone. Thankfully, they all finished on Wednesday, so I'm back at work as from Thursday. So I went in to do 2 days. I'm on light duties for a week, and then go back to the doctors on Wednesday to get fully signed off. So, excuse me, itchy nose. So yeah, so all's good. So, but I do not want another concussion in my life. They are horrible. So, right, what should we get into first? We'll start with the stitching first, because I know that's what everybody's here for. And I'm going to want your help on one, maybe two of my projects. We'll see. Right, so first of all, we'll start with this one, which is my Mirabilia Archangel, which is this piece. So I did a little bit of work on this one. Now this one is being stitched on 32 count linen in the colourway Mediterranean Sea, and it is by Wichelt linen. So it's that one. So this one is being done 2/2. I didn't do an awful lot on here, but I've got a little bit of extra work in it. I'm putting 150 stitches, but 150 stitches is closer to a finish. Right, let's get it the right way around. Away. So, still haven't mastered this part yet. There we go. So this is where we're up to now. So I filled in some more around here. So as you can see, the darker colours, and some more around this part. I think I've done this part here as well, because this was a blended thread. So I've done that part and then filled in some more around here. So it's getting there slowly. Trying to work my way up, as you can see from these here. So I can get towards the top and then work my way back down. But yes, it's taking a while, because all the way through here is the skin. So I've got to try and work my way around that part. So, but it's getting there. I really need to learn how to count properly with the linen as well, because otherwise I would have been at the top if I could figure out the counting. It's a bit more challenging than normal. that's that one. So that one's coming along nicely. Right, the next one, I haven't got a picture for it. I'm prepared as always, as you can tell. Let me just get into it. This next one I'm doing is a new start. And it's one of the charts that was bought for me. And I can find it. That one. So this one is a Heaven and Earth design, and it's artwork by Anne Stokes, and it's Snow Dragon, which is this piece. Excuse the glare. So again, I'm starting in the top left hand corner, as I normally do. Now this one I'm doing on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch. And I put in 504 stitches. It may not look like a lot. I'm going to need something to put behind it. This will do for now. So just a small little start. And that's where I got to. So that's 504 stitches. So this part here is just the extra colour that was left in this one, so I just carried it over. So that's that one. Originally, I was going to start the Snow Tiger, or White Tiger it's called. I was originally going to start that one, and I started on this piece of fabric. But obviously all the colours in there are whites or pale blues or greys, and I've done maybe about 20 stitches in this corner here, and I went to get the next colour, and then I went back to this, I couldn't even see where it's stitched. So I was like, nah, we're going to change that one. So, on that one, what I'm thinking is, I have the piece of Picture This Plus Heartland, which, as you remember, was one of the ones I was contemplating for the pandemic. That's this piece. So I'm thinking it's big enough for me to do it. So I may do the Snow Tiger on this one. White Tiger on this one, because then I'll be able to see where I'm stitching with all the whites, and then there'll be the brown on the outside, so it'll kind of frame it off. So I'm thinking that doing it on that one, or maybe just buying a piece of light blue fabric or something like that, not overly light, but just a nice pale blue, so that should make it stand out as well. So what do you think? That one? Do you think it'll look alright on that? I think it probably will look okay on that one. Or do you reckon going for a pale blue fabric of some kind? So let me know what you think on that one. The next piece then is, again, another Heaven and Earth design one. This is my Underwater Dolphin and Turtle, which is artwork by Jan Patrick Krasny. I've been saying it wrong all this time. I've been saying Crancy. And it's Krasny, as someone pointed out to me, which is this piece. And as you remember, this is the one I'm doing for the challenge with Natalie on who can get a dolphin finished first. And I'm working over here on these two dolphins. Now, Natalie did post an update picture of where she's up to, so I will insert that one here as well. And this is where I've got to on this one. So this one, I didn't get as much stitching in this one as I wanted to this week, but I got 672 stitches. Now this one is being done on 28 count Lugana. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. And this is where we have the fun with this humongous piece. So this is where that part is up to now. So as you can see, I filled in a lot more of this tail here. Well, the tail is almost complete now. Filled in more up here on the fins, so you can definitely see the two dolphins, and then some more around here. So that's where we're up to now on that one. So it's coming along nicely. I think because there's such, on these main parts here, there's a lot of like just bulk colours, so it's stitching up pretty quickly on those parts. When I get into this part, it's all confetti. So this is what it looks like all together so far. So it's coming along nicely. So that's my underwater dolphin and turtle. And now the fun part of trying to fold it up in some way so I don't mess it all up. There we go. Excuse me while I just put this back. So that was that one. The next piece I worked on was my Tilton Crafts piece, which is my big cats. Which is this one. And again, I'm working in this part up here. And again, I'll put a picture in as well where I was last time. And this one, I was trying for a page finish. So I can get onto the second page to start doing the, because the second page comes into this part here. So you start getting some of this, the white tiger. Didn't quite manage it. I got 891 stitches on it though. So this one is being done on 25 count, easy guide. And I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. And this is where we're up to on this one. So as you can see, I've worked in a fair bit on this one. So I finished all the way through here and start working here. So I'm just picking, it's all like mainly one colour, which is 823 I think it is. So I'm just working it all through where I can. So I've almost finished that one. I've just got a bit more down here to do and in this bit. And then if we're going through then in the next colour, I think I'll fill in majority of these ninja stitches. So almost to finish on this one. I don't think there's much more left on this page. Yeah, you know that's not going to be right. Maybe 500 stitches-ish. And then I can move on to the second page and then find the tiger. So as with all my pieces, I'm still trying to find a tiger. I don't think I found one yet. I'm getting close to one, but not there yet. So that's that piece. The next piece I worked on was, if you watch my stitch with me, you'll see, is my World of Water, which is a DMC kit, which is this one. So I'm using all the colourful kit fabric and floss. And again, I'll put a picture in of where I was last time. Now this one got 406 stitches in it. So this is on a 14 count light blue Aida. So this is maybe like the kind of blue I'm talking about for the white tiger. Maybe something similar to this. And this is where we're up to now on that one. So on my stitch for me, I was doing across this part here. And then later on I thought I need to find the last dolphin. Well, the set of dolphins, so these ones here. And that's what this part here is. So that's the final dolphins. So you're getting there. I think the bottom of the page is probably going to be around about here. So as it stands at the moment, I'm still on track to get this completed by the end of the year, hopefully. So let me take this off and I'll show you what it looks like all together. So that's what it looks like now. Obviously I've still got the back stitching to do at the top and some French knots, but it's getting there. Let's move the needle minder down a bit. There we go. So yeah, so this one is coming along really nicely. So that's that one. Let's put that back on so I don't lose it. next piece I worked on then was again my Heaven and Earth design piece, artwork by Jan-Patrick Krasny, which is my supersized tiger family of the jungle in max colours, which is this one. And as you're aware, last time I just finished the page here with the lorikeet peeking out from behind the leaf, and I was starting on the next page down here. Now this page, there's not an awful lot to see on that one because it's all background, so it's all browns and blacks. But I'll show you where I've got up to. So this one is being done on 25 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. Oops. I've acquired a magnet from one of them. So this is where we're up to now. Now this is the stain that I'm telling you about. That was on here. I have no idea what that is or how it got on there. But hopefully you won't see once I've stitched over it. So try and ignore that. But this is where we're up to now on this one. So I worked in all the, obviously the part threads first, and then I've gone through and started filling in. Now on this one, I got 2,427 stitches on this one. So that's coming along. So obviously I'm working on this weekend. So hopefully I can get a fair bit of this page done, and then maybe the following weekend I'll get that one finished and then move on to here. And if I'm right, where this nice big dirty spot is here, should be where the tiger starts coming in. Fingers crossed. So that's that one. So he's coming along nicely. And then the last piece I worked on was a new start, which was my pandemic. So if you haven't watched my Flosstube extra video, I cut up my Mrs. Aida Silk Pride hank, which is this one. So that's all. I thought I'd keep the tag on there so I can keep them all together. So that's all split up and done. Looks like a mess because I've had it stuck in a wheel. Now this is the one I want your help with. So I started this on the mysterious brown fabric, and it was looking really, really good. Now on this one, I did 434 stitches before I stopped. So let's get this folded up. So it was looking really, really good with what I'd done. But my problem is, I don't know if you'll be able to see. So this is what I've done so far. So I've only done the corner. Now this part here has this ring of the floss. So it's got like the yellows, greens, oranges. So I'm using this one. But to me, I can't really see the yellowy side of it. Now I did post this in one of my groups that I'm in, and they said it still looked okay, they could see it. So what do you guys think? Does that look okay to you? Or, before I get too far in it, do I restart it and do it on a white piece of fabric, whereby you may be able to see the other colours? I mean, on here, it doesn't look too bad. I can kind of see the yellow and the light green. But what do you guys think? So your input on this one, move that other way. So your input on this one would be greatly appreciated. So, because obviously I don't want to carry on stitching on it with the silks and then find out that you're not seeing half the pattern because it's the yellow. Again, I could just be overthinking it. I mean, on here, it doesn't look too bad at all. You can see it. Because like the yellows are up here. It's the main part. But on here, I can actually kind of see that. So, again, I could be overthinking it, but I'm enjoying working on it. And so it didn't take long to do these 434 stitches. It went pretty quick, actually. And using the silk is absolutely amazing. It just glides straight through. No problems whatsoever. No knotting, no nothing. So I really like working with silk. So yeah, so that's the one I want your help with. So the two things I want your help with. So one, with regards to the white tiger. Do I do that on the Picture This Plus one, or do I find like a pale blue piece of fabric? And then the other one is the pandemic one. Can you lot see that okay? Or do you think that one may need doing on like a white fabric or something like that, so that it makes the yellow pop? And for the white tiger, for those who haven't seen it, it's a Heaven and Earth design by David Penfound, and it's that one. So the part I started on was obviously the top left, so up here. On the first few stitches, I did about 20 stitches or so, and you just couldn't see where I'd stitched at all on the white. That's the only thing with this one. This one has a lot of B5200. I think it has some like, it's meant to have like 13 skeins. So there's going to be a lot of white in that one. So that's obviously doing it on that piece of fabric. You may not be able to see, well, on normal easy guide, you may not be able to see it at all. So I'm just thinking of maybe doing that on a darker colour piece of fabric. Right, so that's all the stitching done. Stitching mail, not much. I got this through, which is again some more easy guide fabric, 28 count. Now this one's 1 meter by 1.4 meters, and this one is going to be for my brother's 2 projects that he wants me to do. So those I can then get started. So again, I'll show you the 2 that he wants doing. Organised, as I say. If I can. So the first one is called Woodland Christmas, and it's artwork by Donna Gelsinger, another Heaven and Earth design one, which is that one. And then the other one that he wanted was by the Cross Stitch Studio, and it's called Whitetail Winter, and it's that one. So they're the 2 I'm going to be doing for him. So I can now get those started. So that was it. That was just all the stitching mail I got. So that's all that. Now, as I say, I've got a couple of shout outs to do for a couple of people. Some of these you may have already heard of. One of them I know is new, but she's already got a few subscribers, but I just thought I'd mention her as well. So all these I'm going to link down below as well, so you can view them if you wish to. So the first one I'm going to shout out is one called the Addicted Stitcher. I think that's how it's right. Who is called Desiree. She's in the Netherlands. So she's called herself the Addicted Stitcher. Now it's capital ADD because she was diagnosed with ADD last year. So the stitching helps her unwind and relax. So she started stitching about 23 years ago, I think she said, off and on. Now she's got a lot of mixture of designs. So she's got like full coverage pieces. So she's doing some Heaven and Earth designs. She's also got some which are non-full coverage, so a couple of like samplers and stuff like that. So she's got some really nice pieces on the go at the moment. I haven't caught up with all the videos yet, so I don't know what she's working on currently. I'm way behind on Flosstube. I think I'm about 2 weeks behind so far. It's shocking. I'm too busy stitching. So yeah, so she has some really nice pieces on the go at the moment. So again, check her out. The next one I've got is called Pat. So Pat's Stitching. Now I don't know if you remember, Pat actually won one of my giveaway charts a couple of weeks ago, which was the one by the Cross Stitch for Everyone, and she picked the Steampunk Butterfly, I think it was, something like that. And I didn't know she had a Flosstube, and then she told me that she'd mentioned me in her Flosstube, so I was like, okay, we'll go and have a look. So she does cross stitching. She also does quilting as well. Now in her earlier videos, she actually shows the quilts. They're actually hung up behind her, and they're huge, but they were really, really, really nice. Stitching wise, now she's done she's finished a piece which was, I know fair few people are doing this one, which is called Winter Snowfall, I think it's called. And she's completed it. Now she's done it in the teal and gold version. So for the gold, she's used beads. So she's beaded the whole lot. There's a lot of beads on there, but that looks absolutely stunning. Completed. Now Pat is in Ontario, so the USA, I'm assuming. So yeah, so go check her out. She's got some awesome designs on there as well at the moment. The next one is a newest Flosstuber. She's only got a couple of videos out at the moment. Her name is Debbie, and she is called Owl and Gator. So you may have heard of her. So she does a lot of full coverage pieces, but she also does a lot of non-full coverage pieces. So she used to be a monogamous stitcher, and then she found Flosstube and realised that you didn't have to just stitch on one piece at once. So she started everything, literally everything. So she's in Florida, and she has loads of really, really nice designs going on there as well. She's also got a couple of cats that just keep wandering. You'll just see the door open as a cat walks in. So she has some really fantastic pieces, and I think it was her last video, she showed some of the completed ones that she's done from a under the bed box. I think everyone's got one of those. So yeah, so go check her out. And then the final one is a new Flosstuber. She's only done 2 videos so far, and her name is Emma. So Emma X Stitching is her channel. Now she's over in the UK in Southport, and she actually works in a GP surgery, so doctor surgery. Now she started stitching from around about the age of 5. Her mum taught her how to do it, and it runs in the family. Her mum stitches and her nan stitches. Now she, again, only just used to work on one piece, and then she started doing found Flosstube, and now she's got like 10 whips on the go or something like that, I think she said. So she's got like the modern folk embroidery style. I can't think of the other one. It's the one with the like the tree with the animals at the bottom, and it's like a 4-part style. So she's doing that one as well. So she likes doing her styles. She's got 2 Haeds on the go at the moment. Now she did one piece which her nan started, or they got for her nan. It was a photo that was converted to a cross stitch. Her nan started it, and then she finished it, and it's a picture of her nan's garden, and it looks absolutely amazing. She's finished it all. She hasn't got it framed yet, but she finished it, I think she said end of last year. But obviously because of everything that's going off, she hasn't had time to get to the framers to get it done. Obviously in the UK, as you know, they've been locked down for near enough a year. So that piece looks absolutely stunning. And then she was saying she never wants to do another full coverage again, and then realised that that is actually quite a small full coverage one compared to the Haeds and stuff like that she started. So she's very nice. Her favourite word on all the videos is which I think most Flosstubers have when they first start off is mine's obviously so. So yeah, so they're a couple of Flosstubers for this time. I'll have some more later on one of my next videos. So go check those out. They'll all be linked down below. Again, I'll link all my projects down below as well. So just in case anyone's interested in any of those ones or how I'm stitching them. So that's everything. So again, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed and supported my channel over the year. I will sort out some form of giveaway. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I did have plans for one type of giveaway, but that kind of went sideways. I planned this one for a while, but it didn't work out. So I will sort something out. It may not be a big giveaway, only just something small. We'll see what we can do. So keep an eye out for that one. That'll probably come up maybe next week or the week after, once I've worked out exactly what I'm going to do. So that's everything. So again, any questions, comments, please feel free to drop those down below in the description, under the description box. I love reading all your comments. you can email me. Again, my email address is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. Again, I love receiving all your emails that I do get, and like pictures showing your updates of what you're working on. I'm also on Instagram as Dizzy Stitcher, so again, you can message me on there as well. And again, that means I can view your projects that you're working on as well and see how you're going on. I'm going to do another stitch with me. Hopefully I'm going to get that done later on today. Fingers crossed. It's a nice sunny day today, so the rain has now stopped, thank goodness. We didn't get as much rain as I said we was going to get last week, which is a bonus. It only rained one day instead of the whole 3, so we got away with that one. So yes, it's a nice sunny day now. It's going to be nice for the next 3 or 4 days, so that means I can get some good lighting to do my stitch with me's and everything. So I'm going to get that done for this week. So if you like watching those ones, that should be up hopefully Wednesday. But other than that, that's everything, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you so much for everybody who has followed me and subscribed to my channel over the year. It's been an amazing year, and hopefully the next year will be just as good. And I've really enjoyed myself. To say how nervous I was from my very first video, I watched my very first video back and cringed, to how I've progressed throughout the year. I've obviously become more relaxed with doing the videos. But yeah, it's been a great pleasure having you lot come along on my journey as well. So thank you very much for that. As I say, it's so much appreciated. So that's everything from me, guys. So stay safe, happy stitching or happy crafting, whichever one you're doing. And until my next video, take care. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.